Hillary Clinton is disqualified from being the commander-in-chief of the United States. In fact, one of her first acts as president may very well be to pardon herself.
Whoa, that was Marco Rubio Thursday night at the debate, weighing in on Hillary Clinton. Now she's facing even more fire after a bombshell. Nearly 24 emails reported, quote, too damaging for the State Department to release publicly. Here to weigh in on these new developments is Dana Perino, our friend, co-host of The Five. She's with us here in Des Moines. It's great to see you, Dana.
I know, this is nice, huh?
So I've been thinking about you all morning since I saw the tape of Josh Earnest, White House press secretary, weighing in to an ongoing criminal investigation. And I never having been press secretary, I wanted your take on it. It seems very unwise for a press secretary to make the comments he made.
And I don't know if he was being given that advice and being asked to do that, but this is what I would offer just a friendly press secretary to press secretary advice. I would not do it because, one, you need to protect the office of the presidency. That's your job. You also need to protect yourself because this investigation is growing and for good reason. And guess who they come after next? They come after the staff. And that has a lot of consequences. It's stressful. It's expensive.
That's right.
It's time consuming and it locks everything down. So if I were the White House months ago when this all was revealed, I would have said there is a firewall here. We are not talking about this investigation. We are not defending Hillary Clinton. She is now a candidate. She's going to have to do that on her own. I would protect the president, the presidency, and myself before I put anybody else in jeopardy at the White House.
That seems
just for Hillary Clinton, because she's never going to help them. Let's say she's already put her staff in a terrible position by asking them to remove classification and then send her summaries of classified information on her BlackBerry for her convenience. She already put staff in jeopardy. So she's not going to defend him on the back end.
So why would the Obama White House do this? Here you have Josh Earnest implying that their own State Department, the Obama State Department, is somehow seeking to undermine Hillary for political reasons. It doesn't make any sense at all. Why would he be this far out over his skis?
I'm not sure. Again, I always feel like there's when you're the press secretary at the White House, you want to know that people are looking out for you.
Yes.
Because you can't look out for yourself all the time. So I would just take a step back. I would make sure that I was protecting myself first. Hillary Clinton is going to have to win this on her own. She cannot be hiding behind the White House. And besides, Tucker, yesterday Hillary Clinton said, I want all these emails released. This isn't overclassification. It's they're overreacting. And there is one person on the planet who could fulfill her request today. And that's Barack Obama. He's the president of the United States.
Exactly.
He has the power to declassify this information. Is he going to go against his State Department, everyone in the intelligence community? I mean, they should want to protect the CIA, not CYA, okay? So if President Obama wants to help Hillary Clinton that much from the White House and they're going to weigh in, declassify the documents
I love
today.
That. You're the only person I've heard say that. That's a very smart point. So Monday, the caucuses are happening. I can't remember a contest in Iowa this significant, potentially. On the Democratic side, if Bernie Sanders wins here, he's overwhelmingly favored in New Hampshire. That's the first two contests. Boy, is that as ominous as it sounds for Hillary?
I think the Hillary camp feels very comfortable in the South. And so if she loses Iowa, that's a big bummer for them. They go to New Hampshire. If she loses New Hampshire as well, which I think a Bernie Sanders win here would propel people in New Hampshire, which likes to kind of game the system a little bit and look at it and say, yeah, plus with this information coming out right now, that is a huge problem for them, in my opinion.
Yes.
Because that is the news. We're not even talking about leading the news with Donald Trump anymore. Like Hillary Clinton having such secret emails, including one where she said Sid Blumenthal that she never talked to, she never got advice from.
I know.
There are 4 emails that are completely blacked out in these emails because they cannot be released.
The fact that you would be taking advice, anyone would be taking advice from Sidney Blumenthal, whom even Democrats consider kind of a nut, is very revealing of her. Quickly, Republican side, what's likely to happen?
I think we don't know.
I don't know, okay? For sure.
And there are front runners. There are a lot of polls. But look at what happened 4 years ago when Rick Santorum saw that open lane.
Yes.
And he just drove right through it. So he was polling at about 13%, 15%. He won with 24.6%, about 38 more votes than Romney. I think that we don't know. I don't know if the polls are right. I think the front runners are the front runners, but the 3 tickets out of Iowa, I wouldn't predict right now. I don't know.
No, I don't either. Dana Perino, It is great to see you.
Thank you.
And if you're a Dana Perino fan, and of course you are, the 5 later today, and then Dana's radio special with Chris Steyerwalt, that's today too.
Well, it's already posted. If you go to the Fox
done.
News radio website, there's a picture. I mean, look, Steyerwalt looks pretty good there, actually.
He really
we
looks
need to work
pretty
on that picture
dashing.
and make it a little more realistic. No, I'm kidding. It's really fun, and Chris Steyerwalt totally nerds out, and he knows so much. There's a trivia question. Name the Iowa native-born president that was the first president of the United States born west of the Mississippi.
Boy, my stock answer is Hannibal Hamlin to everything, but I know that's not him.
The initials are correct. HH.
Henry Harrison.
Herbert Hoover.
We had more than one. Dana Perino, it's great to see you. Herbert Hoover, and I thought he was from California.